E.
Okay, I guess we're starting then. Something intro. So which one?
Something intro?
Is it this? No.
It's that one, yeah.
This one.
It's the latest one.
Well, it doesn't have a year attached, so.
Well, that's a personal problem.
No, that's a game problem.
Games don't need years.
You're not supposed to spend years going through the game?
I mean, that's what I do. 100%ing, it sucks.
When's the last time you spent years 100%ing a single game?
Like years of getting the 100% reward, or like playing it years until I got like same file, or like multiple times and then I eventually get it. Because I mean, technically, Kingdom Hearts 1 took me probably like a year or two.
Really?
No, Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories. Because of the
multiple years?
I believe so, yeah. Because of a single card that the rate is 0.5 at the highest, I think, or 0.25 or something like that. And people have figured out a way to guarantee drops of every other card except for that card. And that card was the notorious one of, no, this is like the hardest card to get. Like, good luck.
Of course.
And then, eventually...
But you weren't consistently playing it for, like, years straight, just trying to get that one card.
No. I put it down for a considerable amount of time, because I would rather that game burn in a fiery pit than, play it for a length of time.
For a length of time?
Yes.
Alright, which block should I click on?
30 minutes,
I've entirely forgotten which block the thingy we left off is in, so which block should we go
to? Probably, I'm gonna guess it's either block 3 or 6.
Oh, we have this stuff.
Did we read these? I think we read these.
We read these in other files.
Yeah.
Should we skim through it? Should we not?
Wait, what's No Luck? Did we read No Luck? I don't remember that one.
No Luck?
Yeah.
No, we did.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You just don't remember it by title. Because you're a goldfish.
I don't smile back. You know this.
Okay, but you call yourself a goldfish, so, like, make up your mind.
I have no mind. Didn't you just have a goldfish?
Goldfishes have minds. You just don't have memories. And even then, they have some memories. I'll just click these to clear away the new.
My servant said fetch me some things. A proper gentleman.
A proper damn gentleman.
Proper gentleman.
Proper damn gentleman. You can't just drop words and then act like you're reading it normally.
Okay, a proper dang gentleman. Better?
Not really. No one said you had to read the title in the first place. You purposely reading the title but wrong is your own decision, and that's what makes you a rude child. No, it's not, but it's one of the things. It's not what makes you a rude child, but you are rude for doing it.
Wow.
Yeah, what about it? You want to argue that?
Too much effort.
Uh-huh.
Way too much effort.
Uh-huh.
Am I wrong? Anyway, block.
Yeah, what block? 6, you said? For
Yeah,
next
maybe
one?
6. Yeah. Just have that in that.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Great. So what's in the other
Right.
ones?
That block.
It is 6. Congratulations, you were right.
Can I get a cookie?
If you bake your own cookie, yeah, you can have a cookie.
But
if you bake your own cookies, you can have as many cookies as you want.
We don't have the stuff for cookies.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Cookie. Actually, no, I don't. I just had like a big piece of cake. So
all right.
Pretty full.
Why'd you have cake? What was the cake for?
Roommate family had a party for one of his family members, and apparently they dropped off cake at one point in time.
All right.
So there was some chocolate cake, and since I'm the only one in the house who eats chocolate, I get both slices for myself.
Nice. Sounds great.
So I had one slice so far. It was good. Anyway, illiterate.
I guess if you're her, I guess I should read Ryu Jeha.
Yes.
The more she lives in my house, the more confused I am by the mystery that is the Pale Bride. No wonder why my husband has been favoring the Kim family recently. Their daughter seems to be the perfect woman. She's not simply a pale beauty. She's always too shy to speak at all, let alone argue, seems to hang off his every word, and it turns out, is actually so completely humble in her education that she cannot even read. Or rather, she cannot read normal characters. I have observed her writing to herself in perhaps what may be a diary. When I asked what it was, she wouldn't say, but was quick to hide it. I could not recognize a single character on her screen, however. They seemed simplified compared to her regular writing. Perhaps she has invented a writing system just for herself? It is very strange. Did you ever receive those letters I sent to your house before you arrived? I asked her, curious. Seemingly she had. Did you read them? Her response was worried, as if she was scared that I would be angry to find out that she hadn't. I was not, of course. I'm sorry, I had assumed. Are you able to read? That was when I found out that she wasn't. I offered to read them to her, which she seemed quite enthusiastic. I think I am likely to leave out some parts, however. I had enough difficulty bringing myself to writing the more embarrassing parts of the family history. Bringing myself to talk about them, even if I know she would never say anything, is just far too much. Like all things with her, I cannot tell whether her enthusiasm is sincere or an effort to make me happy. This troubles me.
Yes. She would never say a word. Not like she has a choice.
Well, she doesn't know that.
Yes, she does.
It's not like she could tell them now.
Not like she can write in a way that they can understand.
Yep.
This is so sad. It's sad every time we play this.
Yes. I'm just gonna remind you that playing this game was your idea.
I know it was. And I'd like to remind you, I like games that make me sad.
That's true.
Like, I say that, like, man, this makes me sad. It's like, no, that's an enjoyable feeling. Because it's actually hitting me with emotions instead of just being like, yeah, murder.
Yep. Alright, I forgot.
You forgot?
I had this in our progress log thing as the same entry as the sequel, but we'll have to finish them separately, so I should separate them. But I just put it as in progress, along with Las Mafia, which I guess we'll get back to someday. Okay, your turn to read.
Back to it.
Yeah, someday when we decide to.
Well, we're not like, man, that took forever. Dear Diary, I've been thinking a lot about how close my death must be now. Lately, I've been getting prone to fainting spells. Probably goes right along with my diminishing appetite. The doctor from the past was right. I've still got over a year left to live, maybe more? He said it wasn't very likely to get bad enough to kill me until I was at least 18. Although, maybe all those years in stasis might have changed that. I don't know. But if he was right, and if I haven't lost track of time, I'm 16 and a half right now. So there's still a while. I've been trying to hide the signs of sickness. Even if I could explain, I know full well that nobody would believe me. So far, hiding it has been mostly working, although I did have one of my fainting spells while my husband was on top of me.
That's awkward.
That's extremely awkward. How would you explain that? He wasn't very angry at me, though. I don't think he cared. I know all I write about these days is sex with my husband and conversations with his wife. The Kim family would be proud, I guess. But those two things are all that's really worthwhile in my life. I have other responsibilities, of course. They're just not that interesting. But that's about it. Anyway, the Queen has continued to be nice to me. She finally figured it out. We were having tea together one afternoon. She was talking about nothing in particular, and she asked me some question that I just shrugged to. I hope you do not take this the wrong way, she then said, but there's something I would like to ask you. I nodded. I don't think I've ever heard your voice before. I nodded again. Why don't you ever speak to me? Are you just saving that for the Emperor? I didn't know how to respond. She was so close to getting it, to bring up a subject I wasn't able to. Yet that wasn't the right question. So I shook my head and hoped that her next question would be, it was. Then, Hyune, she said uncertainly, are you mute? I felt like screaming, yes, at the top of my lungs. I was so happy that she finally figured it out. I smiled and was about to nod enthusiastically, but suddenly I stopped. What if she thought less of me if I said yes? If she knew that the reason I was so quiet and demure wasn't because of any sort of discipline. Those were the things people liked about me. Would she stop liking me if she knew? What if she told my husband? I was so terrified, couldn't think of any correct answer. If I said no, I'm sure she would have asked to hear what my voice sounded like and be forced to disobey. And if I nodded, then she'd know I wasn't really just trying hard to be a good wife. And I'm sure she would talk to my husband about it, so he'd know too. But while I stared at her in terror, thinking of how to respond, she sighed and sipped her tea. Don't worry about it, she said. You do not have to answer. Please, do forget that I even asked.
The only person who's smart. Oh my god.
It only took everyone else being dumb.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily assume that someone is just mute. Because some people are just quiet. And especially in this situation where it is like a virtue for a woman to be demure and quiet or whatever. Again, it might not be your best, like your first guess or anything.
Yeah.
It still wasn't her first guess, for that matter. Arguing the Emperor. My concern over the pale bride's condition has grown. Lately, she has seemed to grow even quieter, if such a thing is possible for a mute girl. Well, perhaps saying she is mute is an assumption too far on my part. I tried asking her directly, but she seemed too scared to answer. That simply makes me more suspicious, and I should like to know why. I addressed my husband on the matter, telling him that I wished to speak to the woman of the Kim family house, to see if I could find out what is wrong. He shrugged me off, saying, "Don't. They're valuable subjects. The son is someone I have my eye on in particular. The politics of the situation are far too delicate for you to be meddling with." I cleared my throat. He might be both my husband and emperor, but I would not let that stop me from being bold. "My dear husband, I don't care," I said flatly. "I am worried about the girl, and I believe that talking to her mother might shed some light on the matter. The son is of no concern to me." "I don't see why it matters. She's the perfect woman. Why, are you jealous?" he said, rolling his eyes at me. A gesture that he's only been able to use on me and his servants ever since becoming emperor. Nobody had the patience for it when he was a child, and I don't have it now either. "Inho, dearest, do you believe that the well-being of your wife is a political matter, or even an external matter?" I asked. He didn't. "So would you say it's a domestic matter?" I asked. He reluctantly agreed. "Then as a domestic matter, it is the responsibility of the woman of the house, is it not? Please, tell me. You are obviously more well-read in the classics than I said, both of us knowing he wasn't. "Fine," he said. "But just because it is your responsibility does not mean I can't overrule you." He left silent the follow-up. "I don't have to take this from you." "You do know that my concerns are valid, though," I replied. "If you value my opinion, you will let me speak to the Kim mother." There was a pause. Then he raised his hand in annoyance. "Very well, do it. It's women's business. I don't want a part in it regardless." Then he just shook his head. "Why must all our conversations be arguments?" I smiled to him and left. He already knows the answer. What was that?
Why this one?
Because you get all the traumatic ones. Because you somehow end up with all the well, I say somehow, but actually, I mean, half of it is because just you're Kyune.
The last one, you're like, "Are you sure you want to switch? You don't want to switch?" I'm like, "No, I'll read it. That'd be cool, right?"
We even saw the title at that time for this one. That was your own fault.
And I'm like, "Nope, I'm going to go forward. Let's see what happens."
That was your own doing. Yeah. I want to read a traumatic one, but I guess it's your turn.
Dear Diary, you always forget how terrible it is to cry yourself to sleep until it happens. I don't remember that feeling. It's just the ultimate feeling of helplessness. What's new there, right? I just missed her. Even if she scared me, I miss her so
Damn.
much. Thank you. Jaquan was the only one who was sympathetic to me. Why did she have to die? Is that my fate? Anything that makes whatever short life I have left bearable must go? Vegetates me, I decided. I don't know what killed her. I overheard one of the servants saying that the doctor claimed it was too much worry causing an excess of wood in the spleen. What?
Wood in the spleen.
What?
On a spaceship.
My brain's not piecing together what it is. You have to know I'm not intelligent.
I'm gonna just leave this right where it is.
She claimed to be common in oversensitive women. I was baffled by the absurdity at the time. I still am now. My only friend is dead, and her diagnosis is absolutely insane. What do you even say to something like that? Well, guess it's not like I need to worry about knowing what to say. But in light of that, it doesn't surprise me that nobody ever believed I was sick. Is medicine that stupid? Why would they? All it does is reinforce how hopeless everything is. I just constantly wonder, why did my father or my doctor think that people would be smarter in the future? That medicine will be better? My servant has been helping me get through all the funeral stuff. Well, I mean, she's been guiding me through the rites. Practically doing them for me, really. I'm so weak and so stunned. I don't even know how I've been getting out of bed. I couldn't describe any of the ceremony. It's all a blur. There's been lots of black dress, I suppose. That's my only impression. And crying. Lots of crying. From me.
Hyune has something to say.
Does she?
It appears so. There's a little icon thingy.
Well, I guess let's talk to her.
Okay, Hyune.
Look, please, do you trust me?
It's the same question Mute asked.
Well?
I told you my opinion on it before.
You pick, you're the one controlling. You pick, you're the one controlling the mouse.
I mean, my opinion is that I don't trust her because she's obviously biased. And that everything she has said is from this very obviously biased perspective. I don't think that she's lying to us anymore right now. But she certainly did. And she certainly is not opposed to hiding certain information from us just for her own benefit. So, like, no, I don't trust her, but not for, like, it's not that she's done bad things aside from kill everybody.
Yeah, there's a small thing there.
Just a little bit of a mass murder. But like, not in the sense of thinking that she's an actively bad person, but no, I don't trust her. I'm not sure the game makes that distinction.
Of course the game doesn't make that distinction. It's black and white.
Oh, would Sharky like to share with the class?
You were moving the mouse in time with the music.
Oh, yeah.
And it made me laugh.
Really? That makes you laugh that hard?
Yes!
You're amused by the dumbest shit.
Like, I don't know what you expected from me.
You're amused by the dumbest shit.
Welcome to my life. Don't know what you expected. Hi. Why won't you give me the benefit of the doubt? Why are you so cruel to me?
Exactly because you play the victim this way. She was a victim then. She's not necessarily a victim now. She got her revenge. She's still playing the victim anyway.
Can you at least try? Please? Just understand what it was like for me.
I do understand. That doesn't mean I trust you.
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
Exactly. I understand her perfectly well. I also understand that she purposely hid information from us so that we wouldn't know that she was the one who killed everybody.
Thank you. I just want you to give me a chance, please. Please understand my position at the time. My world was so small, and I just lost my only friend.
Is this her justifying killing everyone, or?
And then well, I'll give you my last two diary entries. They have the whole story. Just, please don't judge me while you read them, please.
Here they are.
We knew one of them already.
Yep, we did.
Dear Diary, this sounds so pathetic to say. I've tried rewriting this a million times just to make it sound less pathetic for me, and I simply cannot. There were two things that made my life worthwhile. Two things that made this last year before I died be bearable. The first was J. Baw's company, being the one person that was friendly to me. The second was sharing a bed with my husband. For the past few months, that's what I've been saving all my energy for. The brief, precious half hour every 2 nights where I feel fulfilled. If only in the most literal sense. Need to take a drink after that. Don't worry, it's water.
What are you
It's not
drinking?
alcohol.
Oh, what a shame. Mine's alcohol. Cheers.
It's the most lovely feeling, and now I'll never feel it again. Two things making my last year of life worth living gone forever. The past few nights, I've been trying to get the Emperor's attention in that way, pleading silently for his affections, with no luck. On the 4th, was it the 5th day, he finally took me aside and said painful annoyance in his voice, "Enough, stop that, it is completely inappropriate. You're supposed to be in mourning. Show some
Damned.
chastity, or do you have no respect for my wife and your queen at all?" He snapped. When I looked confused, he just lectured me. When I cried, he sighed, held me tightly, then left the room. Good job comforting her.
I mean, he doesn't understand her, like, Because, look, it's not about her. It's about his own mourning.
Yeah.
It's about, he's trying to mourn, and his, like, concubine is throwing herself sexually at him. I don't care. She is in the wrong. She is.
No, I'm not
I don't
saying,
care if you just wanted comfort by sex.
I'm not saying to have sex with her. No.
Yeah, but that's what she wanted. That's what, like,
know,
literally her own words. I've been trying to get the Emperor's attention in that way. Throwing herself at him is not the answer. And maybe she's like, oh, that's the only thing that makes me happy, so that's what I'll do. But it's completely inconsiderate to his feelings, too. As he said, do you have no respect for the fact that he just lost his wife? It's not about her. For that matter, she's so sad that Jaehua died, but it's sad for her own part because she doesn't have a friend anymore. She's not sad for the loss of Jaehua as a person. She's only sad about it in relation to herself. It's very selfish. It's a very selfish attitude. It's really hard for me to be that sympathetic to her. Because it's true. Like, if you had been married to someone for however many years long, because this is 322. Oh wait, I guess it's probably not in here.
No, wouldn't be.
But like, for years and years and years, they've been married, and it was like an actual because they loved each other kind of marriage. And now he's just lost his actual love, his wife, and she's just throwing herself at him for sex because it feels good. I don't think that it's his job to comfort her. I think it's her job to comfort him at that point. Because I don't care if that was your only friend. It's also his wife. It's not about you.
Trying to think of how to phrase things, because English. I don't know how I want to say it. Anyway.
If you're gonna try to defend her, it doesn't matter how you say it.
I'm not actively going to try to defend her. Honestly, I don't think I would actively defend most of the characters.
Yes. But when you're saying, like, oh, good job trying to comfort her, why is that his responsibility in this situation? Jaehua was important to him for a lot longer than she was important to her.
I would say, honestly, both of them should be comforting each other. Like,
I think he's trying to mourn in his own way. I think that she's not thinking about comforting him whatsoever. And he just wants her to, like, show respect and also mourn. It's not trying to comfort her, but it is technically, like, the way she probably should be. 'Cause, like, I mean, again, she's not mourning that Jaehua as a person is dead. She's mourning that she lost her only friend.
And I'm not saying this to defend her. I would just say that, yeah, I knew if my friend, if basically my only friend died when I was 16 too, I would probably be saying the same thing because I'm an idiot 16-year-old.
I mean, yes.
But yeah, that's not.
I'm not saying that it's her fault for being immature. But I certainly don't think, wow, why didn't you comfort her, is the right attitude. Because you're not 16. Even if she is.
I haven't spoken to him since, but later that day, my servant came to my room with good news. I was to visit my family for a couple months, while the house is in mourning for J-Pop. I couldn't argue, of course, even if I was able. So just like that, I was sent back to hell. I was dressed in the usual veil, so nobody would see my face, as I was escorted back to the Kim house in the middle of the night. Mother and father were there, briefly, to greet me, and in spite of how I felt about them, I put on my bravest smile and bowed, and nodded politely to their questions about how I was doing. Then they had to go to bed and left me leaving me alone with sister. Young Sook was nowhere to be seen. "Hi," she said. "I never thought you'd end up visiting us again so soon." "Excuse me." I shrugged. "Well, let's just have some tea. It's just us still around," she said. I nodded. It seemed like a good enough idea. There was a pause. "Well, go make it," she snapped, removing any doubt that she might treat me with any sort of friendliness. Of course I made the tea. I don't disobey her anymore. "Thanks," she said. "So young Sook is out attending to official business at the moment, but you avoid him. He's still angry at you because father-in-law finds you more important to the family than his own son. Can you blame him?" I had no idea what she was talking about, and she just continued, "So you really shouldn't talk to him. Oh, I guess you can't really do that, can you?" Well, you know what I mean." Yes, I knew exactly what she meant. "I'm surprised you're back so soon, though, especially now that you don't have to share your husband. Does that mean you're the primary wife now?" I didn't know. "Does that make you the queen? Oh, what good fortune you have. Father-in-law must be so proud of you." I stared at her, wishing nothing more than to be able to kill her through sheer force of rage. How could she possibly say something so awful? My only friend was dead, and here she was taunting me. What an awful thing to do.
It's not taunting if she doesn't know. Like, not that it's defensible, but that's also inaccurate and biased again.
Yes. Rude child? Yeah, well, that happens. Hi, Heck.
Hey, Heck. Sharky is a rude child. And so is his character.
But I couldn't hate her to death, no matter how much I tried. So instead, I tried holding back angry tears to hide my weakness. I couldn't do that either.
Well, I guess we don't really need to read this last one again in that same way.
No.
We've already gone through it.
Yeah. Didn't we show this to her?
This one?
Yeah.
I mean, not in this run through.
I thought we did. I thought that was the one that we picked to show her.
We did that in the other run through, remember? This was a new one. Remember, she cut us off at the beginning of last time and was like, "Hey, take me with you. Okay, I'm gonna shut down everything as soon as you say yes." Remember that? That was a different run through.
it blended together.
Sounds like a you problem.
Okay, everything's a me problem. What do you expect? I have no memory. We know this.
Blah, 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 blah.
Murder.
Okay, she's got a comment. Now that she's shown it from her side first.
Well, so here you are then. Now you know it's true. I did do what she said I did. Even though again you didn't speak to Mew.
Okay, but you showed her one of Mute's questions, so I mean, that's still what Mute said she did.
I'm not going to lie. I really wish you never met her. Wish she'd never said anything to you. I just thought it was so nice the way things were with us before. And then there's the hitting on us.
Yeah, when she could just hit on us in peace without anyone telling us that she'd ever done anything wrong. Wow, how nice.
Being hit on by an AI or person who became an AI is weird. I mean, being hit on in general is weird.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Things started out so well. I got to be cheering for the first time in my life since I was a child. Talking about actual romantic things together. When did we ever do that?
When she was hitting on us and considered it mutual.
I don't think we've ever said a romantic thing in our life.
Okay, but she was hitting on us, and, again, she sees things from a very selfish perspective. As long as she liked us, she was willing to consider that mutual, I guess.
Is that how crushes work?
Well, I was gonna say
That's
something
me crushing
real harsh to her, but I feel like you might get mad at me for that comparison.
Really?
What?
Were you really gonna go where I think you were gonna go?
Where do you think I was gonna go?
I don't know if I want to say it out loud.
Well?
Well?
I wasn't even hex saying it this time.
And I didn't say it in Nox's voice.
Mm-hmm.
And
Good job.
You know.
Congratulations, you did such great work.
And having someone there to talk to. Someone interested in shutting me up.
I mean, we didn't really have the option to shut you up, but okay.
But I think we also tried to talk to you as minimally as possible.
Well, that was also in a different playthrough.
But now, well... Please, you've read my diary. You have to know it's not... I didn't... You have to understand, right? Even if you think what I did was wrong, look, I've never really been dishonest with you. Fine, I lied about being an AI.
I've never been dishonest, I just lied to you.
But I told you the truth. I could have deceived you, but I didn't.
I could have deceived you. I just did. I could have deceived you, but didn't. I just did until I was forced to tell you the truth because Mute told us.
mean, yeah, she lied all over the place.
Like, she's saying, I've never been dishonest with you. Except for that, lie I told, where I was dishonest. I could have deceived you, but didn't once you confronted me with the truth that you had already gotten. I told you the truth after you already confronted me with it. Wow. Mm-hmm.
Please, you still trust me, right? I never really lied to you. Not seriously. You don't have to think what I did was acceptable, but please, tell me you trust me.
Well, you know my answer, but I don't have to put my answer if you want me to choose the other one. Can't handle the truth. But we already had the truth.
Handle the truth.
She's the one who can't handle the truth.
All we want is the truth.
We're literally here on a job to find out the truth, so.
Yeah. She thinks we can't handle the truth, apparently.
She thinks that we won't like her if we know the truth. That's different. Basically, she wants to take away our option by not telling us. Sorry, in case you haven't gotten it, I do not like her. I also do not like Mute, but...
Really? I never would have guessed. We've done I don't, and she cut us off completely. What happens if you say I trust you?
Then she throws herself at us again, I guess? I don't know. If you really want me to, I'll click it.
All I want is more files. Is that so hard?
Fine, I'll click it.
You do? Really? Oh my word. I didn't believe anyone would fall for that. I mean,
Yeah.
Of course. I'm so sorry. I should have had faith in you. I really should have. I'm really bad at this. But thank you. Thank you so much. I can't believe I even doubted you for a second. I think you should have doubted us for more than a second, because we hesitated.
I think we doubt her more than she doubts us.
Look, that means a lot to me. It means so much. I mean, I'm sure what I did wasn't right. No. I'm sure you don't think it was. I just want you to understand, alright? Wait, what did that say?
For someone I'm...
Wow.
She's interrupting herself. Because she wants to throw herself at us like she threw herself at the Emperor. Am I wrong, though?
For someone as good to me as you've been, I want you to at least please understand you're not wrong. It just sends shivers up my spine trying to... No thank you with that imagery, please. Again, you're not wrong, just no thank you. I don't want to imagine...
I'm sorry, if you tell her no thank you, she'll whine and whine about how unfair it was.
I don't want to imagine anybody throwing themselves at me. Do you want to hear her out?
I mean, I'll hear her out. Do I forgive her? No. Will I hear her out? Sure. Will I forgive her after I hear her out? Probably not.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm not sympathetic, but I'm not unfair.
You're really a good person. Much better than me.
Not her.
Thank you.
Wow! We're a better person than a mass murderer! Whoa. Who would have thought?
That's a high bar that we've cleared.
Yup.
Man, we're so good at this good person thing.
Yup. We're such
What's next?
good
on the
people.
list of good people we're gonna surpass.
Mute. We're going to
Yeah.
surpass Mute.
Very well. It's probably just better if I show you. Show us. There's a data block that contains all the logs that matter, but my family encrypted it because, well, it should be obvious why after you read it. Oh, it looks like you've already done that. Ha! Very well. These are really hard for me to read. I haven't seen mine since I wrote that. I haven't seen my family's, well, ever. Well, I think I found here. I've added some. Just please read them. If you want to know the whole story, those entries will explain. Are those the first trauma entries?
Probably. Yep.
Yes. How have you been, Hack? Had a fun weekend? Weekend.
Good holiday or whatever.
If you did anything for it.
Even if you didn't.
It was fun not doing something for it for once.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to my family having like 40 people over. And it being too cold to breathe. This year, I did nothing. It was great. Did you do anything?
Hmm? What, me?
Yeah.
I told you what I did that day. I played Animal Crossing. And I went on a long walk, and then I got harassed by a dude at the corner store. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you what I did. See?
People. So what are we going to show her?
What are we going to show her? Do we want to show her anything back from this one? Oh,
Did we? What?
getting wine. Oh, that was so short, Heck. You should clearly just have wine ahead of time, like me. But have a good night. Enjoy your wine. Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Should we show her that stuff?
Which stuff?
Anything from Block 7. I'm just like, should we? Is
I
there anything
mean,
we
I have a feeling that we won't hit an ending until we do.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
You don't suck, Hack. You coming
You
up
don't
as you
suck,
leave.
but you should stock up. Because it's good to have a stock of wine.
I wouldn't know. All the wine stores are closed.
Well, I can't ship you anywhere you live, so.
Yeah, you can't. And
Sucks to be you.
to get anything, you have to call like hours ahead of time, and hopefully you can show up during designated time.
Anyway, so what are we doing?
Is there anything?
Didn't you have rum?
Yeah, it's still under my desk.
What was it, Captain Morgan's?
Mm-hmm.
Was it the spiced one?
That's a good question.
Or is it normal one?
That's a good question.
You said it's under your desk. Shouldn't it be right there?
Yeah, I have to bend and look at it.
Oh no, having to bend. Wow, such effort.
It is a lot of effort.
Wow, such effort.
What was the last time I bent so far? I don't know. It might have been a decade.
You should stretch more.
Where's the time for that?
Now.
I can't reach it. It's spiced.
Oh. I just got
Okay.
spiced Captain Morgan's on Monday during that walk.
Like I said, I got it from somebody, so I have no idea what it even was.
I mean, I know you said that you didn't buy it yourself, but you should still maybe know what you were received.
Because that's not what I would have bought.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have bought.
Huh?
I said I don't even know what I would have bought. Because I don't know alcohol.
Kraken's a
Alcohol.
better spiced rum.
Alcohol doesn't know
But-
me.
It's less common.
Unleash the Kraken, the Quacken.
Okay, Donald Duck.
Sorry, I can't do a Donald Duck impression.
You're just a very good Sora, aren't you?
No! I'm pretty bad at Sora.
So what am I showing her?
Do we have everything from the other blocks? Like, is there any other block that is empty?
Of course there's blocks that are empty. We went through them earlier. Should I show her this one? I think she gives us the other ones. Or maybe she doesn't, because Mute was the one who gave us the other ones. I don't know. Let's show it to her. She doesn't care. She doesn't care what her own friend said. You know what? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna load. I'm gonna find one of the marital admonitions she never read. Or never heard about. Let's see. That was that one. That one. Where was the one where she confesses to being his sister?
That's a good question.
That was part one, where she's just introducing what these are. That's some stuff that doesn't matter. Ah, here we go. 10RZ021.
And she's gonna say, I don't care. Does it really matter if they were blood related?
Like, a little bit. I want to say a little bit, yeah. That's incest.
But apparently, all she is allowing us to show her is Block 7. So, I guess we're steamrolling ahead?
I guess so. I guess we're on the path to some ending.
On the verge of Viridian City? Show her the new anxiety.
What was this one? Oh, the sister.
You know, I never did like her. When I woke up, she was just this awful person who kept saying the most awful things. Never as bad as mother, but still. I didn't read any of her letters when I was alive, of course, but you know what really surprised me? She made such an awful impression on my life. I hated her the most for so long. And she barely even ever mentioned me. All my suffering, just a minor distraction to her, nothing more. Insignificant compared to her man.
I mean... Oh no, the child that she was asked to babysit was relatively insignificant to her. Yeah?
There's one more from her that you should read. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about her. There's just one thing that I keep thinking about. Just one thing. I have no idea what her name was. Why didn't you ask when you were able to?
What do you think? She didn't care either. She didn't care either. She just saw her as a tormentor. She didn't show these people respect either. Blah, blah, blah. We read this before.
I don't remember what unlocked what.
Hmm?
So, yeah, that's what I was going to say, Mother. Mother, huh? I don't really feel like that. This is the first time I've read what she wrote, and it's just, well, there's more. Here, read them for yourself. Are you just showing me that because you want to see more from her?
I mean, when we said no before, she just didn't show us anything else.
So yeah.
From her or otherwise, so I guess yes.
Oh. Well, in that case, there's nothing I can do. She didn't really write about me that much. Something else of hers in here that's really relevant. You've seen it all. Sorry.
Flawed narrators.
Hmm?
Flawed narrators.
There was one big fight I had with her. The one that changed everything. One I finally lost. My diary makes it sound really traumatic, I know. I was young at the time, but it really was. Just read it. It's exactly how it went. I'll get to that. But for now, let me hit on you some more. Please, just look at everything else first. Didn't we already look at everything else?
Yeah, but she wants us to show the shit to her. Oh, she has something to say now.
You've read almost everything now. I know you've had faith in me, but I promise it hasn't been misplaced. There's just one more thing. I don't think you'll be surprised. You seem smart. I'm sure you've already guessed what it is. Still, go ahead. Ask it. Ask me the obvious question.
Okay. Should we just talk to her again, I guess?
Yeah, forget. Go ahead. Ask me again. No, we have to,
show her that one thing again. Okay, let's ask her a different kind of question.
Oh, right. We need to, 2, 4, 6, 8. What should I meant, but I didn't see it long enough.
She keeps trying to catch herself because she's about to say she loves you.
Well, I think you're a good person. I think you make a good friend. Is that the answer you were looking for?
Well, we had the take her along as a friend answer, I guess. Or ending, I guess. I guess we should say no.
Are we gonna romance an AI?
Technically,
Okay.
I don't want her to think I'm a good friend. Technically, I'm not lying.
What more do you expect me to say? You don't like me, or you feel more strongly?
Should we just get that ending?
I guess.
Alright.
What are you saying? I just think of you as a friend. Nothing more. It's not like I'm answering your questions because I'm in love with you or anything. Jeez. I don't really... Can we please get back to the big question you wanted to answer? You wanted me to answer? I mean, it sounds like you wanted to hear the answer. It's not like I wanted to prove myself to you because I like you. I just think you should know. Just please, ask it. So what's for?
What are the other ones?
I don't know what you're getting at. That's not what I meant. The obvious one. The one you so wanted to know. Okay, but what's for?
Let's find out. Poop.
The obvious question, what do you really look like? That's... Someone... The obvious one.
Okay. We'll come back to this.
What were the drastic measures? How did the big fight end? That's what you're asking, right? No, I think what we just asked was, what do you really look like?
Yep.
Which you didn't answer, by the way.
Correct.
Maybe you want to know how bad it could have been? That it made me think the whole family deserved to die? Well, if you haven't already guessed, here's my last diary entry. Just, I can't say it myself. I can't bring myself to, even now. Please, just read it. Okay, but like, what do you really look like? Okay, but like, could you just answer this one question real quick? I can't say it myself. Please just read it. I'm gonna ignore your questions.
God damn it.
Something. We were supposed to read it. We were supposed to ask it before it got dramatic. Now it's dramatic, and therefore it wants to steamroll you.
She has something to say.
What do you think we look like? Nothing. Well, does she have something to say?
Do I care?
That's a good question. That's why I gave up. That's why I wanted to kill them so much. Sorry. It's really hard to talk about. It's just, I'll try. I'm sorry. I told you it would make sense, right? That there was a good reason? Please, tell me you don't think I've let you down.
I mean, she hasn't let us down because we already knew.
We knew this. How did you already know? Future. Magic.
The Gathering?
I haven't played that in a long time.
I don't think I ever played that. Or at least not properly.
I learned from one of my friends how to play it well enough that I knew the basics and could play against a novice. If I played against anyone higher than a novice, I got steamrolled.
Good job.
The only card or trading card game that I was like okay at one point in time was Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the olden days.
Ah, yes.
Back in the olden days where it was not apparently summoning your entire field in a turn and like a long game is 3 turns. I haven't? You mean you understand then?
I mean, I understand. I don't sympathize completely, but I understand.
Well, is she asking you if you sympathize?
Nope.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That really means so much to me. I'm so glad. I don't know what I'd do if you didn't think. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I was so terrified. So terrified. I thought you might not. Might not agree to get hit on by you? I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, but like, what do you really look like? Hey, could we just talk a little more instead? There's something really important I need to tell you.
Is it what you look like?
Hey, but like, what do you really look like? We just did the talk.
I know.
No, I'm yelling at.
Me?
Right. Will you please take me with you? Just as a, what's the word? What is the word? I can't think of it. What's the word for a good friend except female?
A friend.
Blank here.
A friend.
No, what you're missing is female.
Female.
Whatever it is, I just mean like that. Can you take me with you as a passenger? Please.
Nope. Should I do it?
The forever Analouge?
I mean... I mean, we did take her last time, right? So...
Yeah, we did. We also started it up, got admin rights, and immediately downloaded it and left. At one point.
Yep.
Because we did that. Why not?
Because we could. Well, because I could. You didn't really condone that answer, but I did it anyway. Speedrun.
When would you ever listen to me?
Wait, I'll be right back. But first, let me say no.
Oh. No. We should actually wrap up soon. I am getting pretty tired.
Whoops.
Stop breaking everything.
I didn't break it. My phone has a case, obviously.
You broke the case!
No, the case is fine.
So, you just leave me here then? After all that?
Yep.
After all you said?
Yep.
So, fine then. You hate me.
Oh no, I don't trust taking along someone who murdered everyone on the last ship she was on.
Yeah, why don't you just trust mass murderers more often? I thought you were better than everyone else. I thought maybe you'd actually care about me. But no. You're just like the rest. You're just like everyone else.
Okay, hissy fit child.
What more is there to say then? No, I don't think so. If you can't stand me, you don't get to stick around and stay connected. The button's in the corner. Click it. Quit. I have nothing more to say to you. If you want closure, you're not going to get it. Just click quit and leave me alone.
You know what?
Download.
Oh no. That's not quite what I was gonna say.
Whoa! Oh, but if we do that, we don't get to download anything.
What do you mean?
What do you... Yeah, but have to power it on.
What if we... Okay. I'm gonna save first.
Are you gonna pull some shenanigans?
I'm gonna try.
I think we've tried this.
What?
Oh!
Fuck. Really? Well...
Are you just gonna download and leave her active?
I mean, I could.
What are you laughing? What are you thinking?
That's what I'm thinking.
That is an option. I mean, she just wants you to quit and never talk to her again.
Yeah. And I mean, technically she was active even when she was yelling at us. And technically she's able to turn herself off, as we saw. Seeing as she was disabled when we first arrived.
So are you gonna leave her active so she can disable herself after she sulks?
Or I could just disable Core 2 on my way out.
Well, if you disable Core 2, you can't download.
Can't I?
I don't think so.
I think I could.
What are we saved?
I can.
Cool. So which option are you going to go for? Leaving her awake or leaving her dead?
I mean, in a way, it's a mercy killing.
Does she deserve a mercy killing?
After everything she's been through? Maybe.
So which will it be?
gravity, focus for 2, for 3, for sensor for 1, for 6, for 4, for 5. I don't know why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are not in order. I said, I don't know why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are not in order.
I'm not sure.
The name means car.
Yeah. I mean, doesn't do the most if I can't actually.
I'm guessing there's just, once you copy it over, it's done.
Seems like it. Well, peace out. Bye.
4 years.
It's only 3 days.
22 hours and 59 minutes. If only we could get Mia to join us. Because that would be the best thing.
You know, I think leaving solo is actually the good end.
What? Not the, what did they call it? The harem ending?
No, that sounds like a really bad end.
That sounds like a weird end.
Sounds like a really terrible end. Although I am curious how they made the power systems work out in order to make that possible. So...
what I think I've read basically how to get it, and it's you show something to Cune, then talk to her in a specific way, you copy her over to Mute's core, you talk to Mute, get Mute to agree, and then you can download both of them.
I kind of want to... How long does that take?
Let's see how much percentage we're at. Oh, 87?
I mean, I don't remember if I've previously gotten stuff before that, like, I didn't get on the stream. I don't think so at this point. I think at this point we've pretty much caught up to what I'd had before. What am I missing? Yeah, sorry, this was the ending that we haven't gotten.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that one.
Let's see. 10 I maxed out. 9.
Really? So.
So? Okay, I think that's all stuff she gives us from the beginning.
Okay, it looks like, from what this, it's a Steam guide quick thing, and it was like, with Mute as your active AI,
I'm missing one on block 5.
show her I'll kill them all. After that, show her forever silenced. Once done, you will contact Hina and the two will ask you to take them both with you.
Wait, is that it?
That's what this is saying.
To just show those two things?
That's what this is saying. It's possible to get this after the reactor meltdown.
but you need to make sure mute can still talk to Hyunei. Normally, you can only keep one core active once the meltdown starts, but you can use the copy feature and use Hyunei from core 2 to core 1. Her data will be retained, but because she now occupies the same space as mute, you can't switch to her. Once Hyunei is copied over, continue with the reactor meltdown sequence as normal and show mute the 2 messages described above. So apparently it's just show mute, I'll kill them all and forever silenced. And you're just like, oh crap, maybe we both should go.
So, you want to note these down?
What?
You want to note these codes down?
I have them right in front of me in the guide.
Oh, great. Well,
well, and we just know we have to do the first.
oops.
We only have to do the first talk, the first thing with Hyunei.
How come it doesn't try to recover mute the other time? It says data corruption in AI Core 1 has been detected. Try recovering now. How come it doesn't give me the same prompt when I try to bring her back the other way?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you a guy or man or woman?
Wow. You're a woman in the middle of space all on her own? Sounds awfully scary. Well, I think that's about all I can think of for now.
6-EUY22.
I guess if we're taking both of them. Will she get mad at me and cut me off like Hyunei does if I
don't
say
know.
yes? Let's find out. Yeah, right, I'm a woman. She has no respect for me. You dumb bitch. Can you at least try to be a little bit rational here? Look, if you still can't be convinced, at least you should see these log files of mine. They're kind of dry, but I think you should read them. Trust me here. Come talk to me when you're done with those. After that, well, we've got some things to discuss.
So now we're going to show her. Uh, 7-EUX25.
She's got something more to say.
Didn't we just...
I guess it came up probably when I hit the thing at first. But whatever. Anyway.
7-EUX25.
25?
Yep.
Excuse
New
me.
things.
Huh?
New things.
Yes. What?
New reaction.
What the fuck did I just read? No way. I don't... Is this for real? This is really something that actually happened to her?
Yes.
Wow. So, she wasn't quiet because she was just being a good woman. Then, I guess she wouldn't be able to ask anyone for help. I thought... Well, that still doesn't justify mass murder. But still, wow. That is all kinds of messed up. It's just horrible. I take it back then. I take it all back. She might be a murderess, but okay. You've convinced me to feel pity for her at least. Okay then. Well, I guess I should probably talk to her now. Maybe I misjudged her. I don't know. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Okay, well, I'll be back in a short bit then.
Loading screen.
So, okay. We've talked for the first time. I can't just forgive her, but yeah, I do pity her. I'll give her a second chance. I mean, I figure I'm here to protect the well-being of the people on the ship. Even if she's the reason why, well, you know, she is still the only one left. I'm going to go get her, okay?
Hello there. We didn't really talk. You told me that you were the one who convinced her to just listen to me. Granted, I don't understand how what you did to show her that was possible. Did you cheat the system somehow? Well, no matter how, thank you.
Right, okay, so go ahead and ask her, Yune.
What? No, you should say it. It's embarrassing, bro.
Ahem. What did we talk about with arguing?
Sorry. Very well. This is hard to say. Well, we'd really like, it'd be for the best if, please let us be your wives.
What? That was not what we agreed on asking.
But you said it'd be proper if I wasn't.
Wow. Yeah, but you don't have to say it like that. She's a woman, that doesn't... No!
Jeez, sorry. Didn't mean to make it sound like...
Well, on one hand, homophobia, and on the other hand, phew! Not having to marry them.
Yes, to both.
Okay, look. Here's the thing. It's not ideal for Hyuna to stay on the ship forever. I don't want to be your wife, okay?
Good.
Man, Hyuna, you're making me sound ridiculous here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Fine, whatever. Okay, right. What I was saying before. Well, it'd be really good if you took her with you. And, well, I could come along to make sure she's safe. Don't take any of it the wrong way. It's just out of a sense of duty and absolutely nothing more. Look, just ignore what she said. I don't want to be part of some harem, okay? I just think it's the best way to fulfill my duties here. Salvage the situation.
Really? I don't see why. Well, you know, it wouldn't be so bad to share if it was someone like that person.
Shut up! Don't let her scare you off just because she's in love, okay? It'd just be a strictly charitable arrangement. Don't make it romantic, Hyune.
She's not in love. It's just, I really...
Shut up! And knock off the whole tsundere act, okay? You're not fooling anyone. Okay, look. You can drop to the console to take the ship's records with download, but please take us with you when you do, okay? It doesn't have to be a permanent arrangement. Just transport to civilization would be fine.
But if you want it to be permanent...
Silence is a virtue, Hyune. Stop it! Okay, well, that's all. I'm going to deactivate us both now.
See you soon.
I mean, that's a nice speed run.
That is a speed run. Did you cheat the system with something? Yes.
Well, anyway, it's fine.
Yes, we did. What are you going to do about it?
Come with you.
Okay.
Great, I got an achievement.
Yeah.
Wait. Gotta do one more thing.
What are you gonna do? I am very confused. That was not what I was expecting.
Read your damn line.
I guess she told you all about who I am. I really am. What's a triangle eye? It'll be explained eventually. Well, you show me one of her questions, I'll tell you the truth. I don't think it's what she'll expect. So, what do you really look like? Well, about a few thousand lines of assembly here. Flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And a few gigabytes of memory, I suppose, sitting on a hard drive somewhere. I don't really know what that looks like.
I feel like for an advanced AI that encapsulates her entire personality and everything, a few thousand isn't enough, actually.
No, it's really not. Oh, I guess you actually met before I died, didn't you? Well, I was 13 years old when I woke up, and 16 when I died. So, well, I looked younger, but I wasn't really all that different. Just shorter, and I guess smaller in other places too. Wow, that's what we wanted to hear.
I feel increasingly uncomfortable with her descriptions of how much she enjoyed sex.
You cut out, what did you say?
I feel increasingly uncomfortable with her descriptions of how much she enjoyed sex with the Emperor now.
Everyone always did say I was pretty, though, even when I was really young. So just, I guess, a shorter version of me without the glasses, with my hair in some dumb braid or another, in a
Hanbok.
And that's pretty much it. I never really got to dress up the way I wanted to. Even this is the first time I've been able to wear my school uniform since I was 13. Before I got put in stasis. How silly is that? Being excited about wearing a uniform.
Now I'm even more uncomfortable because she's in a high school uniform, apparently.
Yeah. Especially since I've always been into cosplay. I really had a chance for that when I was alive. Actually, you know, it's not just this. This might sound kind of weird. Everything out of your mouth right now sounds weird. But I've actually designed a whole bunch of other outfits too. Oh no.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. At least
no.
Osmafia doesn't involve sex with a literal child.
Yeah.
And incest.
If you want, you could see them. You just have to go to the console and use the change outfit command. Only if you want, of course. It's up to you. I just thought maybe because you were asking about that sort of thing, maybe you might be interested. I don't know. Why do you even ask? What are you thinking?
This feels creepy and predatory. This one is overly accusatory.
Black and white.
I guess I'd rather be overly accusatory than creepy and predatory, though. That's where we are.
What? You think I should look like a little teenage girl instead?
You are one.
No! It's been over 600 years since I died. I think I have the right to age myself just a little.
That's something a child says.
Or what? Should I make myself look more realistic for a 600-year-old woman? What would that even look like? Should I present myself as a skeleton in a hanbok for you?
No, you should present yourself as the child that you still act like.
Why would you even say something so stupid? Jeez.
Anyway, that was fun. She's got something else to say to us now.
It's probably the normal... Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to interrupt you unless I want to interrupt you.
Well, we're about to have a reactor meltdown, so I guess I'm gonna just put her in an outfit and get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
What was it? Choose outfit?
It was choose or change.
There it is.
Yes, because there is an achievement for changing her into each of her outfits.
Oh, there's an achievement to make a terrible mistake during the reactor sequence. I'll have to do that too.
I need to go to bed at some point.
Yeah, well, we haven't even been streaming for 2 hours. We'll change her outfit real quick, and then we're already in the reactor shit, so we'll just fuck it up somehow here.
Well, I already know how to do it.
Okay. Then we'll fuck it up according to your instructions.
So I guess change your outfit a few times.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and repair the other core. May as well, unfuck Mute's code.
Before she explodes?
Before we piece the fuck out of here. By exploding.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Well, the timer hasn't even started.
Whoops. Well, you should be able to continue changing outfits. I don't think you need to see her.
Well,
please don't try just yet. I can't shut it down on my own. A human has to do it. Even if you can, don't run away on me. Don't just, please, you'll help me, right?
yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I knew you wouldn't let me down. Of course you'll help. Thank you so very much. You're a regular hero. Thank you. Now, please let me explain how you skip through all this.
So I have to keep changing her outfit to get the achievement.
You have to change it to everyone. I don't think you have to actually see her. I think you just have to change it to them.
I mean, I guess since I'm here, I might as well look at them all. see. Because we just need maid, handbok, and detective, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I plan to fail this anyway, so like... Whoa, pants. And her legs look so incredibly long, though. Okay, what am I doing to fuck this up?
Download.
Oh, wait. Did I still not get the thing yet?
Apparently some people said it doesn't actually pop until sometimes you have to restart the game for it to pop. Yeah, it might just be it's not actively checking for some reason.
Well, that's dumb. Okay. What?
Anyway,
What do?
Download?
Is that it? We just...
Well, we're trying to download. That takes 3 days, and
yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, space.
20 minutes. And there you're not.
Our ship is gone.
Hey, I just picked up what looks like a massive explosion. Are you okay? Hello, is there anyone there? Were you in the blast? Are you damaged? Please respond. Oh no! Ending death!
Bad priorities ending. Completion rate this time 0%.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Now I have both those achievements. Great.
Good job.
So I guess the remaining things are, it seems, like maybe take mute against her will for some reason.
Yeah.
Download every single log file and finish Mute's route as both a man and a woman.
Wait, do you have
I
abusive
really...
jerk?
Huh?
Do you have abusive jerk?
Do I have what?
Abusive jerk.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, good stream, bye!
That's the thing, bye!
I mean, I guess, since we're on and we just hit the 2-hour mark, we can just discuss it now. Technically, for me to finish this, I have one ending left. I also don't know how much we care about getting the ending, but I guess... Are you ready to go back to Osmafia next time?
Yeah, I guess we can do that.
Which one?
Part of me is like, more files, but that's also a lot of effort. So Osmafia, I guess.
I mean, what we could do is just get the last 13% of files by entering codes, and then get Mute's route real quick.
Yeah.
And then that'll be our last one on Analog.
And that'll be the old Sunday, so then it'll be, if we do that, then it'll be next Wednesday, start of Osmafia.
Yeah.
Which
Does that sound good?
Which I would actually would be like, hey, May ends with Analog, June starts with Osmafia.
I guess, sure. What else the day before my birthday? I should make a cake that day or something, I guess.
You should.
I also have a dentist appointment that day, though. Apparently, I still have this dentist appointment, and it hasn't just been canceled, so...
That's impressive.
Yeah. Well, I think they're starting to open back up.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was fun. Thanks for watching. And I guess we'll do one last Analog stream on Sunday. Bye!
Bye!